What's going on? YouTube Sharp reacts back with another video, and it seems like, man, the Diddy situation is just getting worse and worse by the day, bro. It's this might be the, if they could put this on the trial, this is gonna be the trial of the century, because this is gonna be one of the trials of the century, like the OJ joint, because he's got 120 sexual allegations against him. 120 sexual allegations, bro. That is ridiculous. Oh my god. So we're about to check this video out called P. Diddy Situation Just Got Worse by Penguins. Let's go.
That advertisement next to this article is crazy.
That is wild.
Why do gynecologists recommend this 100% leak-proof underwear to my ma'am? Hey, to USA Today's credit, at least this isn't completely inundated with ads. There's only 4 here that I can see. Usually it's like 7 or 8. Yep, so what came out last night in the P. Diddy case is a lawyer from the BuzzFeed
25
law firm
minors
has come forward
who were
stating
minors?
that he received thousands of calls over the last 10 days, and they have
BuzzFeed's
verified 120 of the victims as legitimate victims, including 25 who were minors. So they have now filed a pending civil lawsuits for it, and he gave a little conference going over kind of like the gist of it. Here, this is a good like summation.
Sex-based lawyer Tony Busby made the revelation today.
The claims we intend to bring will include the following: violent sexual assault or rape, sexual abuse, facilitated sex with a controlled substance, false imprisonment, compelling prostitution, sexual misconduct, dissemination of video recordings, false imprisonment.
So he's going through like an entire like platinum trophy list worth of allegations and crimes that Diddy is accused of doing.
Platinum trophy is crazy,
120 new victims.
but it's right.
So it's a lot. Obviously, it's a huge fucking chunk, which I don't think anyone's surprised by, given the scope of Diddy and the Diddy parties and all of that. But now these are being filed. They're separate from the indictment, so this is different than what Diddy is currently in jail for.
Yeah.
And he, the lawyer, is claiming that some of the names, like accomplices, people that engaged with it, people that knew about it and did nothing, are names that will shock people. Why did Nicolas Cage's son accusing him of hitting come up? Why, that's not what?
Investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told are names that will shock you. These are individual cases. There are indeed other perpetrators involved. They will be revealed when that particular individual case is ready to be filed.
They're not going to
They
reveal the
already
names.
know who they are.
They're not going to reveal
And
the
I'm
names.
talking here about not just the cowardly but complicit bystanders. That is, those people that we know.
What is this countdown?
This behavior occur. And
Commercial City. He
That's
gets hit with
fascinating.
commercials just like all of us.
Without an ad block on. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway, though, he goes on to say
They're not
that
gonna
it's
come
more
out with
than
the
just
names,
like
though.
the people that engaged and people that were like complicit and everything, and they have like evidence to back it up, this and that. And I can tell you, Kevin Hart is fucking sweating. He has been videoed at a Diddy party, and I bet right now he is panicking. That dude's gonna try and book like 1,000 rolls ASAP before it all comes crumbling down with Diddy here, I bet. But I was wondering, what names would really shock me?
That's what I'm saying.
I just feel like everyone in Hollywood is just fundamentally evil, save for some rare exceptions. I don't think anyone that'll be named in this, if they're confirmed to be like a Diddy associate that like engaged with all of this degenerate, awful, illegal shit, I don't think there's any names there that would surprise me. Like maybe Bill Nye would surprise me, or like Humphrey Bogart because he's dead. Like that would be crazy if Humphrey Bogart is in the middle of all this. But aside from that, like, I don't know who else would really surprise me. Maybe, like, Wumpus from Discord.
Not
that would be another
Wumpus.
one that'd be pretty shocking. Keanu. Oh, Keanu Discord would be another one that'd be pretty shocking. Keanu. Oh, Keanu Reeves would be a very shocking one. But I'm so confident he wouldn't be involved here that it's not even a thought that crosses my mind. Like, he doesn't engage with any Hollywood zombies or anything, really. Brendan Fraser. That's another person, though, that also just doesn't really engage with a lot of people in Hollywood. He was even ostracized from Hollywood for a little while. So I just don't think he'd be involved in it either. But those would be shocking. You were right, yeah. Those were so shocking, my voice just cracked. Who would be your number one pick? Like, who do I think is for sure going to be involved in all of this? If they ever release the Diddy list? I think, obvious one, Kevin Hart. He's already been on video at a Diddy party. I think, for sure.
Sexual abuse of minors.
Busby says the victims include both men and women, and he says some of them were minors.
Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual who was 14 years old.
Jesus
We have
Christ.
one who was 15.
My goodness.
25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the acts complained of.
And he says there's evidence to prove it.
You should know that more than 55% of the victims
I'm not
filed
shocked,
reports, reported this conduct to either the authorities, that is the police, or to hospitals.
Diddy is being held without.
So, we're going to see how this unfolds here, but he also mentioned in the conference they received 3,000 calls, and of the 3,000 calls, they verified, like they did their due diligence, according to him, verified 120 of them as, like, legitimate victims, and claims that they have a lot of evidence to support it, so it seems like there's quite a lot of weight to that. Like, it doesn't seem like just people trying to capitalize off Diddy for a payday. What it really seems like is now that this case has blown up, like the lid's been blown wide open, cat's out of the bag, everyone who has been a victim for so many decades is starting to come forward with their own accounts. Kind of like the March of the Treants against Isengard. So now they're all coming out, they're all talking about what happened, and apparently a lot of it's being verified. So, could be a pretty big deal. Do you think Bieber will talk? I think so. I think Justin Bieber is another, like, big victim in all of this. I think he'll probably come forward. I don't have a crystal ball or anything to predict it, but I just feel like Hollywood did Bieber so dirty. Like, openly
Might commit
sexualizing him as a
suicide.
child and all of that. Like, I feel like he's
That's what I'm worried
probably
about.
going to speak about it. Why are people saying DiCaprio? I don't know. Is DiCaprio a good friend of Diddy's? Or is he, like, a victim? I don't know about the DiCaprio connection to it all. I love this. Look at all these wonderful ads I get in my article. My article's somewhere in here, I'm sure. You just gotta find it. Reports suggest, including Diddy himself, required IV drips. Yeah, this is all what we've known about it for a while, but where is Leo? Here we go. The last occasion they were photographed together was in 2019 when Leo, 49, attended Diddy's 50th birthday celebration. That's crazy. I clicked this link expecting it to have the photograph. What it did is it just linked me back to the same article I was reading to try and farm more ads off of me. You make me fucking sick, Irish Star. We'll see what comes from it. P. Diddy's lawyer hasn't spoke on it yet. He's still too busy fighting on the front lines about the baby oil stuff, so we'll have to wait to see what Mark says. I'm sure Mark will dismiss it as just people, like, trying to pounce on Diddy for money. That's the angle I think he's going to try and claim. That's just my guess, based on everything I've seen from Mark, but we'll see. I know Costco responded saying they don't even sell baby oil or whatever. I saw. I don't think anyone's surprised. Mark was just fishing for any kind of logical reason. Like, he was doing his best. He is obligated to defend everything Diddy does and has ever done. Like, even with that video of him beating the shit out of Cassie, Mark defends it as, like, well, you need to kind of understand the context.
Oh,
She
no,
threw
yeah.
her phone at him.
That's crazy.
So, I mean, you know, like,
Okay,
you know, like, it's not good. It's not good to beat women, but, I mean, we need to remember, she threw her phone. So, like, it's Mark's job. Of course he's going to defend it.
Yeah, of course, though.
God, that LeBron meme has been around for so long, and for the first time it's actually somewhat applicable with Diddy. How will it affect his legacy? If LeBron is somehow included in these claims, and it's, like, verified, it will actually fucking tarnish his legacy. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. I say that, but then I remember that basketball still celebrates Karl Malone, and he impregnated a 13-year-old. The guy's a rapist, and then they still celebrate him. So maybe it wouldn't, actually. Chat, did Baba Vanga predict this? Oh, we need to check. Yeah, I didn't look at Baba Vanga's predictions to see if they lined up with this. She very well could have. I really do. Again, I'll say it again. I really do think Diddy's not going to get Epsteined. I think we'll eventually know the depths of the depravity, and I think we'll know a lot of the celebrities and associates that were engaged. That's my prediction. I don't know who all is going to be implicated beyond, like, the obvious, like Kevin Hart and all that, but I do really think for sure he's not going to get Epsteined. We can only clear one person for certain, 50 Cent.
For sure.
That's the only guy that's innocent.
For sure.
He's been shitting on Diddy for years. Can you imagine, though, if he is actually named in this? That would be... Actually, that name would shock me. That would be one of the few names that would actually shock me.
100%, bro. That's it. Yo. This Diddy situation is crazy. But expect a little more and a little more to unfold as the coming days keep going, because it's getting ridiculous. 120 allegations and 25 of them are minors. Guys, we might be witnessing one of the craziest cases of all time. To our eyes. We never know. We don't know who's involved. Will they come up with the public with it? Probably not. Will there be some people speaking out? Probably so. Will somebody might take their lives off it? Probably so. I'm gonna be honest with you. Somebody might take their life over this, but man, as much as it unfolds, we're gonna see. Man. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that post notification bell when I post more videos, and I will see you guys later. Peace.